Hello, it's me, LHMusic. I am here. You know what I'm saying. I'm on television, so I'm gonna move this. This, this is gonna be huge. Getting in my way of this one, so you just have to trust me. Hang on. Uh, Oh, okay. Now you can see me. Well, who knows if it's still nice about this one? Well, yeah. So it's so is my laptop. It's gonna be charging up. So who knows if it's still live? Anyways, welcome to LH Music's World Wednesdays. For this one, you just have to trust us. It's good. It's gonna be episode 11, so who knows if it's live. But anyways, great show for you today as well. And you might think it's so smart about yes, Dr. Fauci, yes, has his diaries. Oh well, you cannot even notice. But according to this reaction after Fauci pleads the Fifth Amendment of this Constitution. Well, who knows? Could be civilized 100 times before. And you might think it's also about Rand Paul screaming. Yeah, that's right. Screaming at the top of his own darn lungs at, you guessed it, Anthony Fauci's disrupted lawyer. And this is when he's right, because everything else can be civilized, and he's going to be, yeah, in hot water. Look me in the eyes as I said this. You, Dr. Fauci, should be ashamed of yourself about writing stupid diary at time like this. Because you heard this all before about getting involved with Jacob Tapper from CNN, the liberal, and so is Julia Roberts and all that. That'd be grotesque. I mean, seriously, grotesque. It's so dumb and stupid. And I will analyze this. And this is why I will slam the door on your face. Yeah, you. I'm talking, pointing to you in this camera. Yeah, you. But that is, yeah. Hope you learn your darn lesson. And it's all right here. And coming up, and plus, I got a huge quick announcement for you. It's gonna be August 14th, just before you guessed it, Tony and Amy's anniversary. Yeah, just got heated up. I'm talking about this one, so you just have to trust me. I'm talking about Noelia. You guessed it, opera of love. So who knows can be civilized about this one. You, if you seen this on Facebook, I gotta show this on my smartphone, since you know what's good for you, and you know what I'm talking about, and lots more. So you just have to trust me about that. Oh, don't forget, life isn't life on Mars? Could be the bizarre formation of the NASA photo sparks the red planet conspiracy theory. Well, who knows can be civilized about this one. Well, who knows about that as well? And I saw these guys at the VA wearing orange jumpsuits. You have no clue whatsoever about this electronic health record. Oh, wow. Could be the year 2027, whether it's. Well, but enough of that for this reason about these things about that is just, yeah, who knows? Who's the us? So, anyways, let's get the show on the road, shall we? And you know what I mean. You have no clue whatsoever. Anyways, LH Music's World Wednesdays starts now. So I don't like commercials and all that. Anyways, anyways, Lee Greenwood, if you don't mind, just guess it's 60 or 45 minutes or so to get inside the news stories according to Blaze Media and others. So you just have to trust me about that as far as we're concerned. Now, here's my observation about, yeah, that's right, uh, Dr. Fauci. I heard this all before, and you wrote his stupid diaries. What do you think it is? Novels or anything else can be civilizing, or whatever happens to this one? Well, I guess you don't want to know about Anthony Fauci's schemes about the COVID-19 and others. Why in God's name did always know about that? Because this is so absurd to me about Anthony Fauci. And he does stupid things about this one that you don't want to know about this. I tried type in the search box on Twitter X and all the lies is just so stupid about all these things about you don't want to know about this one. And take for instance, that's why I did post it on my website, LHMusic's World website last Monday and then yesterday. So could be good versus evil about all this and all this. You have no objection whatsoever about all this. Can be civilized about these things because you have no clue what he's up against about this one. So you just have to trust us about this one. So this is why I posted. And I want you to take a look at this. This is what happens. The diaries exposing Fauci that get posted on my website yesterday. And it's, despite of COVID, has millions died. Senator Rand Paul, yes, he's scary. This is why he destroys this. I'll deal with it. I have to deal with this a little bit later. But right now, because we're talking about Anthony Fauci's stupid legacy. Because of writing diaries could be alleged injury, perjury, expired in, last couple months. Because this guy is so stupid about all this. And days of, Rand Paul grilled Fauci on, yes, that's right, grilled Fauci real good about pressing this treasure trove that all those stupid documents, including the diary entries. It says, yeah, Fauci is so stupid. And you couldn't even realize that. And especially publicizing COVID-19 and other school closures and all this. And I have no clue whatsoever, except give the auto pin from Joe Biden, and it's so ridiculous. And you wonder why he destroys Trump like that and the Trump administration? This is according to the National Desk that this week on ABC News this week it says he has nothing to do with it. Well, in 2020, this is what he spoke to Mayor De Blasio about this. And I have no clue whatsoever about the Wuhan effect. Could be COVID-19 pandemic thing and in the uh, molecular epidemic about this one. So everything else can be civilized about this one. But what about the third one? That everybody knows about that, or should I say the second one is could be guessed that. That's right. Everybody has answers about guess that Jacob Tapper. Have a huge relationship. Well, guess what? Fauci has a huge relationship with Jacob Tapper about the behind the scenes of his stupid diaries about this one. And you wouldn't believe my eyes and ears about this. So, I want you to take a look and listen as right before your very eyes and ears, according to CNN. CNN, and it gives everybody a testimony about this one. Yeah, Jacob Tapper. That's right. Mhm. It really don't make sense at all, and you have no clue whatsoever about this one because the earlier shutdown and all that. Listen to this from Jacob Tapper from State of the Union on CNN, the liberal. And here is what everybody has to say about this, as far as we're concerned, about Dr. Fauci about this one. Listen to this. Listen to this stupid ilk about these things. Listen to what? That's a lie. Here's the reality. You couldn't even analyze this because on May 20th, you record this, all this confusion, and you wrote, yes, Chris Cuomo and Jacob Tapper about clarifying these shows about this one. And now you gave the huge testimony about this one. But that's not all. Yeah, that's right. Steve Dace fires back fires back about this one is so stupid. Listen to this from Glenn Beck on the Glenn Beck program. You have no clue whatsoever. Listen to this. Yes, you see, Steve Dace is right. Slamming the door on you. Slamming the door on you. You know, This is so stupid you couldn't even realize that. Because your stupid diary entries released inside this NIAID thing could be a trackable for this inside this mainstream media bias pressure people who fruitcake Smurf idiots. And you have no objection what you're up against this whole system about this one. And I meant to tell you this is, I mean, this is so stupid. You couldn't even realize that as well. But newsflash, yeah, that's right. You plead the fifth, did you? You always plead the fifth about your stupid hearing, and it will explode like that because the infectious disease like you tried to invoke this morning. And here's my observation. This is the anticipated hearing from you, beginning to the end about that, as far as we're concerned. And Senator Rand Paul, great state of Kentucky, this is going to be huge, releasing this stupid diary of yours into your, yes, government email account about this one. It has been well for over 200 times and in almost 40 years about this one. Because everybody's just wasting everybody's time. And according to CBS News, Paul will slam the door on your face because it's just an unhinged obsession behind bars. And why? Because saying something, anything that could be dumb, and so it's vindicated because Rand Paul said something in his opening statement, and then came along, yeah, Anthony Fauci's disrupted lawyer. Ugh. Listen to this. Active Blaze Media on Twitter X. And listen to this. Because Rand Paul slams the door on your stupid lawyer on this one. Clip it. And that's why the security guard removes, yeah, Anthony Fauci out. So that's why it happens so fast. And what about the Democratic idiot, Gary Peters, committing the Reagan squad member, tries to intervene on this attorney's behalf. And that's why Rand Paul just been overruled like this and could be civilized. And the Fifth Amendment becomes pleading Fauci to stay out of legal jeopardy. All because of Joe Biden's preempted pardon for Fauci. Is this true, Joe Biden tried to, yes, pardon Fauci like this? Dumb. How dumb is that? Well, guess what? Here's why. Paul just made it clear as day earlier. Because here's a quote. There is no risk to perjury if you tell the darn truth. And then you're becoming, yeah, says about the Fifth Amendment of everybody's Constitution. If you know what's good for you. For you. Let me put this in mind for you. Paul says, the only thing that everybody he can, yeah, Anthony Fauci just lied. Can't do is lie again. And if, yeah, that's why he pleaded the Fifth Amendment. And give me one good reason why. You can't be trusted, haven't you? But here's the latest that'll be posted on my website, LHMusic's World website, later on tonight after I deal with this Wednesday night choir rehearsal time at, yes, Trinity Episcopal Cathedral, if you know what's good for you. But here's your worst nightmare. This is the reaction. Pouring in 100 times over this. And you wonder why Anthony Fauci just pleaded Fifth Amendment like this? Shut up. He just doesn't even know what to say about that. Because it released 1,100 pages of Anthony Fauci's pandemic era, yes, diary. And it dragged out, yeah, security dragged out. Could be the 111 times, according to, yeah, Rand Paul. And the Democrats call it a scapegoat exercise. What is not oh, God. Democrats, haven't you not noticed that it's not a scapegoat exercise, as far as we're concerned about that? And could be a silence with trivia about these things. But here's my observation about this one, because this is so ridiculous, invalid, outright. Yeah, according to the main wire website, that everybody else can be civilized about these things. And it really, really don't make sense at all. Just when you think that Rand Paul asked whether Fauci can give up this whole scenario, if you know what's good for you. Listen to this. I told you. You see, I told you. Anthony Fauci, you just playing too many uh, political games like this. And I don't like that at all. And you want to talk about the Fifth Amendment? Needless, I just said this all before. And you might think it's so stupid about this one. Well, guess what? Guess what? Here's a bunch of sound bites that you all know by now about answering questions about these things, about all these things, these things about this one. Listen to this. That's right. That's right. President Trump is right. Don't you think you're going too far? Huh? Don't you think you're going too far? Yeah, you try to be honest, haven't you? But you lied. Right there. Yeah, you lied. And at This is when you think you go on Facing the Nation on CBS. You have no clue what's going on. Oh, my God. Stop. Public health. You have no idea about this one. Senator Bernie Moreno tells it like it is. Try to slam the door on your face. Listen to yes. So yeah, except 6 inches apart. Uh, oh God. A fifth of what? No. Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. Yes. Senator Bernie Moreno, president of Ohio, says that you did this on purpose. You want to talk about the Fifth Amendment? That's not what I heard of. This is not what I heard of. Grandpa says about this. Uh, right. You know, and you know darn well, it is so absurd about this one. Trust me. Senator Josh Hawley unleashes a scatting attack on you, Anthony Fauci. Listen to this according to Fox News. Oh yeah. Mhm. Yes, it's all about you for this one. And you want to try something stupid because everything else can be civilized about this one. And now Everybody knows to look up to you because, and everybody's objecting this because Rand Paul says about this. Clip it. Yeah, you see, I told you. The simplest things that you don't even listen about that as well, Anthony Fauci. In Style Magazine, you are so ridiculous. You! I'm so sick of it. Oh, God! I'm so sick about this stupid Fifth Amendment of yours. You try to pleading this? Give me a break. Because the moral of the story is this. According to Fox News, outnumbered. And you might think it's so smart about this one. Listen to this from Harris Faulkner. Uh, get out of here. You disgust me. Yeah, you, Anthony Fauci. You disgust me. And the rest of us conservative people out there. You're going to get what you deserve. Because Rand Paul is right, Josh Hawley is right, and so is Bernie Morrell. What do you have to say for yourself? Huh. I mean, it's so stupid. The kid to even tell the truth about, yes, Anthony Fauci. And why get in return? Yeah, just leak it. Listen from Stu Bergier and Dave Landau about, yeah, your cringe-worthy diaries of yours, Anthony Fauci. You're so dumb. Oh, God. This is so ridiculous. About Anthony Fauci's word of mouth about these dangerous things that you don't want to know about this. And I cannot believe my eyes and ears about all the ridiculous, cringe-worthy things that you always know about that. And I, and I have no clue whatsoever about this one. And you might think it's so sweet it's all everybody's fault. Well, guess what? You're the one to blame about this. And I have no clue whatsoever. In in my opinion, all the scientists and all that could be hazardous to everybody's health. Let's take a look and listen to this from Stu and Dave Do America, and you have no clue whatsoever. Listen to this. Oh boy. the mainstream. Ah, please, you mainstream media bias pressure people buffoon, fruitcake idiots. You have no objection whatsoever. And that is why I'm going to say this to your face, Anthony. You're just a no good for nothing idiot. After all this time about your stupid diaries, and that's why slamming the door on your face could be a huge worst nightmare. If you've seen the cover up mini series, yes, that's right, of Dr. Fauci, you have no idea what everybody's up against for no whole reason about this one. Because you see the cover up videos about on Blaze TV with I guess that Matt Kibbe does a wonderful job talking to the interviews and all that stuff, and I have no clue whatsoever. And this is what he says: for perhaps, for the first time in his stupid life, Anthony Fauci didn't seem to think that the bask in the flood of cameras and public attention, pleading the fifth. And what about Steve Days? There is no consequences after this. There is no way there that is pardon is legitimate. Legitimate. According to Steve Days on Fauci. Yeah, yeah, Steve Days' book, Faucian Bargain. And what about Blaze podcast host, yes, from Conservative Review, Daniel Horowitz, try to argue. Here's the quote: while Fauci's stupid behavior is obviously criminal and complainable, and revealing how most us Republicans are could be disastrous in this important issue. And Senator Ron Johnson continues to be the Republican willing to discuss the dangers of COVID vaccines and all that. So what is the next step? Do you always know about that? Hall will confirm the contested vote is moving forward, though the prosecution is up to this. And that's why he closes with this statement. I do not know that a great number of this population feels about, Anthony Fauci is so dishonest. Because what he's saying is so private, is so different, or the opposite position. Well, you see, this is what happens. That you don't even take sides of Anthony Fauci. You never will, you never don't. Don't you, Anthony Fauci? Seriously. Let's take care of this. Because I will post this on my LHMusic's World website later on tonight. LHMusicsWorld.weebly.com is my Facebook page as well. See what the end really looks like about that. So there. Who knows what's the rest? All right. Oh God, I got a couple of stories that you ought to know by now about let's talk about life on Mars. Can you be more specific about NASA photos, the sparks of this red planet conspiracy theory, if you ask me, well, could be a apparent lack of trust inside NASA, combining some rare seen photographs. If you see this red dust, yeah, red planet, could be a conspiracy theory online. But one UFO researcher says about this, you guessed it, uh, this plain sight of this old photo by NASA's Mars Curious rover could be the naked eye. And it could, in nearly 14 years at this point, has 775,000 images inside this database. And that means, according to the Daily Mail website, it could be Warren claim or anything civilized we're meant to see about this one. But it could be a Star Wars or anything else can be civilized. So I'll find out what that means. Okay, going right along about here. I don't want to hear no Mom Donnie's stupid idiotic crap. Or should we say Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey about this one? But this one is so different about, that's right, these two stories. Pope Leo has a signing to us conservative archbishop denying the key role of this Pelosi thing. Well, who does give us the last about this one? And that's why I'll post it on the yes, this archbishop thing. Yes, Archbishop Cordileone, whom President Trump tried to appoint to this commission last year, has long worried against abortion and LGBTQXYZ imperialism. As far as we're concerned about this one, so I'll be posted on it as well. Trust us. And what about Tariq? Ken Paxton slams the door on Tarico about election fraud and all this. And this, so you have no objection whatsoever. So I'll find out what the results is. So who knows who's the last about that as well. And finally, this is what I'm supposed to be at rehearsal about. Because that another 45 minutes because rehearsal starts at 6:30 because I got to be there at 6. 6 after this thing is over, this done as far as we're concerned about that as well. But according to my Facebook page, and I got I got a poster inside my folder, music folder about yes. This will really make sense about this one. You just have to trust me about this for as we're concerned. And here's the bottom line about this one. You have no clue whatsoever about this. So I want you to take a look at this before it happens so fast about this one. And yes, political facts and all that stuff. And okay, all right, that's enough. So I'm gonna. Oh yes, Facebook. Okay, I want you to take a look at this. These are the photos that you should know about this. Yes, yes. It's got to be 15 things you ought to know by now about that as well, and and all that. So this is these are the dancers, and opening scene Act One. And who is this kid anyways? Wow. Well, who knows? Who knows? And cast members, so is Steve Kev, right along with that. And I think it's last couple of weeks. Act One, we did this, and last weekend's Act Two about this. Oh, can you believe that? Yes. Carol and these two people doing very able to sing, and of course people all that. And so is the chamber ensemble that, yeah, you see that? And Dolores plays the piano, and Henry Yuri does the narration about this one, the opening narration and all that. And but there's more pictures to this one, including, that's right, uh-huh, yes, that's right, right back of this one, and you have objections whatsoever. And Nola, whoa, does Queenie with Geraldine, and then everybody knows that it can be civilized about this one. And there's Carol, yeah, who knows? But I mean, this is so absurd to me. It's gonna be good. So let's give it a show this, and I got a poster inside. Do this. Take a look at this because we're rehearsing this last couple of weeks and last weekend for this performance of Noelia, an opera of love. Can you see that? Yes. Opera of Love starts August 14th, and the doors should be open about 7 o'clock, and the show starts at 7:30 at UNO's Strauss's Performing Arts Center, and Strauss Performing Arts Center at 65th, 63rd and University Drive. And it's gonna be huge about this. You know, love it. I did post it at Downtown Library, and so is Zozo Coffee House. And I'll wait and see about if I can post this on this bulletin board, and you have no clue whatsoever. If you want free ticket reservations, here's your tickets now. Here's your free tickets right now. I'll take a look at this. It's gonna be Carol Frenchie1 at gmail.com, and I'm gonna tell you, it's all good. Yeah, I know, you got me. That's right, you got me. Playing Laurel and being part of the upper chorus with Michelle, Jeannie, and so is uh, Janice and Dorsey Selden, and so is Whitney, and lots more. And so is chamber ensemble like Dolores uh, Matthews, and so is give us a last about this one. Trust me. Thank you, Laura Petrie, for doing this, conducting this whole piece of music and choruses and all kinds of stuff, parts of whatever it is. So, if I can try to be able to make it, because it can't be civilized or where it happens. So, trust us as far as we're concerned. Okay, that's it for now. You know what I'm talking about, and who knows can be civilized about this. But before we say goodnight, hot tip on this one. It will make everybody laugh about this one. So you don't want to know about this. So take a look. I want you to listen to this before we say goodnight, just like this one. What am I supposed to say? Imagine all the people. Yeah, thank you, John Lennon, for writing these lyrics. Because Anthony Fauci is so bad. Never done it. Oh boy, that's it for now. We're almost out of time. We gotta say goodnight. But anyways, you have to Facebook and follow LH Music on my social media websites. And you know my username, LH Music Time, as far as we're concerned. Trust us, we know what we're doing, whatever it is. But we'll be back on this very special LH Music's World Wednesdays, Monday edition. Do this live at, you guessed it, 4:30 or to 5:30 because it happens so fast. It really makes your head spin for this one. Only on YouTube because it's gonna be huge. And like I said, I will do post it on my website, lhmusicsworld.weebly.com. So it's my Facebook page as well, and you got you did. And who knows who's still lives. And like I said, you get it. Check out and see it. You know what I'm saying. Noelia, an opera of love. That could be me. And so is my girl Alicia, and so is so is my Resurrection Singers, and so is members of Trinity Cathedral Singers, and so is Chamber Ensemble and all the actors on the parts. So is Kevin, so is Steve Kevin, wherever it is, and Laura Petrie. It's gonna be huge. Is that UNO's Strauss Performing Arts Center? It's gonna be 663rd and University Drive. It's gonna be huge. And like I said, free tickets, email carol@gmail.com. So it's gonna be huge. The doors should be open about 7 o'clock, and the show starts at 7:30 p.m. Uh, that could be Friday. Wow, I got a huge plate of heart, whoever it is. Trust me. But Act One and Act Two about this one. Oh boy. But the other thing is how still is my trio, where it is. Nothing else is more than taller than me. Well, it is. You know, it's all about. Anyways, trust me. And don't forget, do we have, let's see, check the calendar for myself. Here it is. Here it is, August. But come on, August. Let's see. Let's see, August. Yeah, 13th is a very special LH Music's World Wednesdays Noelia Thursday edition on August 13th, just before dress rehearsal, or should I say final rehearsal, and so is performance on August 14th. That could be life challenging, whoever it is. But you know what happens about this one. So who knows? Can be civilized about this one. So I think you get the picture about this one. So